president has really only two choices: either follow the law or see your day in court.
A state general land office commissioner suing President Biden and the DHS secretary over border wall construction. Good evening. Thanks for joining us. I'm Oscar Adame. And that lawsuit announced in Starr County this morning. The president pulled the plug on border wall construction soon after taking office in January. Channel 5's Monica de Anda is live with more on what the suit alleges. Monica?
Good evening. Right now, we're standing outside of a section of the border wall in Hidalgo County, but the area of land that Bush is suing over is actually located in Starr County. Now, today, Bush, who also recently announced he's running for Attorney General, made it very clear that this lawsuit is over the separation of powers. Texas General Land Office Commissioner George P. Bush filing this lawsuit against President Biden and DHS Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas, arguing they violated the Constitution by stopping border wall construction. Construction that would have been paid for with part of the $5 billion that Congress allocated in the Consolidated Appropriations Act.
This lawsuit is really focused on this acreage, this 3,100 acres, but also, more importantly, a understanding of the Constitution that the president needs to follow the laws and expend the rest of those dollars that were appropriated to finish the wall.
Bush argues that this stretch of 3,100 acres, which is owned by the state but leased to a farmer, is suffering because of the 2-mile area that's left without a wall. That has consequences for public schools throughout the state, which is where the money from leasing land like this goes.
Unfortunately, because of the skyrocketing amount of illegal immigration, which includes human trafficking and drug smugglers that have placed pressure on Mr. Wilkins' business, we've seen a detrimental value to the leasing of this land.
Do we need a border wall from all the way from California to Brownsville, Texas? No, we don't. But do we need a border wall in strategic locations to be able to do our jobs and keep Americans safe? Yes, we do.
Hector Garza, vice president for the National Border Patrol Council, believes a border wall is needed in this area. But Starr County Judge Eloy Vera disagrees. He says that there are some areas in the county where a wall might be needed, but he doesn't believe this land is one of them.
The state owns property. It's not the areas where walls are needed. These are, for example, the state park in Falcon. They might own other properties, but they're in the brushland. I mean, I think that can be handled through technology and other ways, not using walls.
But Vera says ultimately their hands are tied when it comes to state-owned property. We did reach out to DHS and White House officials for comment about the lawsuit, but we still yet haven't heard back. Live in Hidalgo County, Monica de Anda, Channel 5 News at 6.